This is Shalom World Podcast.
What is she doing? Is she out of her mind?
After that day, whenever someone would ask me how I found the courage to offer my veil to him, I feel like asking them, how could I ever stop myself from doing so small a service for him who would give his life for me? For the man who delivered the possessed, healed the sick, and raised the dead. For him who dared to enter into the brokenness of those who were left unseen, unheard, derided, and lost. I believe I should be the one asking the question. How could anyone stop themselves from making a gesture of love towards him? His gaze, as I approached him with my veil, there was something very special about it. When my Maker looked at me as if I, an ordinary woman, had done something for him, I cannot put into words what I felt. Seeing his innocent, beautiful face smeared with blood, I could not hold my tears. It was only when he returned the veil to me that I realized that he was actually doing me a favor. Imprinted on my veil was his face, but more so in my heart. This very heart of mine, which always stood still at his one gaze, felt a contentment that no words can describe. He valued this so small an act of mine, and returned it with immense grace and love that my heart could not even fathom.
And whoever gives to one of these little ones, even a cup of cold water, because he is a disciple, truly, I say to you, he shall not lose his reward.
Veronica made that beautiful act of love for her Messiah, not amidst an easygoing pro-Christian crowd. Rather, she offered it amidst those people who wanted to see him crucified, even after having witnessed all the wonders that he worked before their eyes. Today, we live among a crowd that is no less different. Many of them are not unfamiliar with Jesus, yet they vehemently oppose Christian virtues and a Christian lifestyle. We live in a culture where it is radical even to identify as a Christian. This Lent, let us bring to our minds those moments where we have shied away from living a Christian life. Those moments where we failed to acknowledge Jesus as our Messiah and God. Those moments where we failed to profess with our words, actions, and our lives the love of God for mankind. Let us ask him for forgiveness and for the grace to start again. He will make our hearts anew. Like he imprinted his face onto Veronica's veil, let us give our own hearts to him, so that he can imprint his face on it, and let our hearts to never again be effaced by sin.
Were you there when they crucified my Lord? Were you there when they crucified my Lord?
Shalom World Podcast is now available on all online platforms, including Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Amazon Music, and others.